Welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna, and for those of you who are new here, welcome, and for those of you who are returning, welcome back. Here on my channel, I do planner and planner related videos, DIY tutorials, budget videos, and the occasional new release video of items that I've listed to my Etsy shop. And if that is of interest to you, please consider subscribing to my channel, and if you hit that little notification bell, you'll always be notified of when I load a new video. Commenting, liking, and sharing does help my channel grow and would be truly appreciated. All right, so I wanted to do something. Now I'm going to be doing Vlogmas. Sort of. So in some of my videos, I'll be doing this top-down style, and I do plan to do a few videos just face forward, just talking about some stuff. And so in today's Vlogmas video, I wanted to do some future planning with you guys. Typically when I do either my regular planner section and my DIY Happynichi, I'm either just doing the layout with you guys. Like this is the layout that I'm going into, and I actually haven't done the Happynichi video that's going to go up this Saturday. That'll be my next video for this evening. But I don't normally do any planning with you. Even with the social media section, it's actually very few and far between where actually I'm writing things down on camera. A lot of times I do either planning that day, what I plan to do, or do back planning on what I have done. But I thought for today's Vlogmas video, and I don't know that there's going to be a daily Vlogmas video, I am trying to get 25 days worth of Vlogmas videos up this month. Whether they're face forward or top down remains to be seen, and you'll know it's a Vlogmas video because it'll be in the thumbnail. But whether it's planning videos or layout videos or craft videos or whatever, actually for my purposes, this is Vlogmas video number 2. Number 1, I'll be uploading tonight as soon as I'm done with my filming. So this is the future log that I did in another video, and I'll link that below, where I've actually used the horizontal layout that Happy Planner had put out, and instead I turned it into a future log for me for my social media and business. Now, I think this would also work in any kind of future planning, whether it's you want something to denote projects you're working on, you want something for work-related projects. I mean, again, the whole thing about a future log is, at least for me, to just sort of map out what to expect for the upcoming year. So these I had done previously, and so I did have an idea of what I wanted to do in these months. And then January through May, we're going to do some future planning right now, just to give me an idea of how I need to budget my time. Now, from a time perspective, January is going to be super crazy at work, so I'm not going to be giving myself a lot of tasks for my social media and business. I want to say that the semester starts here, so I'm going to make a note of that. Because as of the 26th through probably the 24th of January, it is going to be cuckoo crazy for me because of some deadlines for some projects that only have a 30-day window. So semester starts 1/13/20, and that means on the weekends I will really need to be focused about filming videos and editing, because I don't know that I'll have a lot of time before work, during lunch, or after work, or I'll just be so brain dead I won't want to do anything. So during the month of January, I may really need to scrutinize what my videos or my video schedule will be. I'm not going to have any goals for my Etsy shop. I do want to try to get as many budget or cash envelopes into my shop before the end of the year, and also 2 more budget kits, and they're actually different from what I have right now. But again, the closer we get to the 26th, the more I have to switch brains into work brain. So I'm not going to put anything there. I had written on a little piece of paper some upcoming holidays, and of course I can't find it now, but I want to say that April 12th is Easter. And I'm just using gray just to keep in the theme of the decorations. And then the 14th of February is Valentine's. And I want to say that the 25th of February is Mardi Gras. And the reason why I want to know what the holidays are is if I am going to put any holiday themed items in my shop for Valentine's, because someone might want something more lovey-dovey, like by way of a Happynichi or envelopes, I actually should get some Valentine's things in my shop here. Now, whether that happens because of everything else going on, I don't know. But if I were to do, it probably would be either one of my Happynichi tiens or Happynichi sets that come with a matching envelope. So like this with an envelope that I put back here. And so that's one of the sets. She's a bit chunky, so that's why I put her in the back, although she could snap on. And then doing the same, I don't know from a Lent perspective if that will affect sales or if people are going to buy more things. I mean, again, I'm not sure. There is, well, in March, there's spring break. I'm not sure when that is, but I know that is. There's also an annual conference that I'm going to, and I think that's in March as well. Again, from a social media and business perspective, I don't know that that changes anything, but if I do want some Easter-related items here, then I should have them, I should start working them in February and list them in the beginning part of March. So if I want to do some Easter listings, I'd want to start working on the projects here. And again, more than likely that will be a Happynichi tien or a Happynichi set, which is the tien and the envelope. Maybe some of those word seek, because really the only thing that'll make them Easter is just the cover. All of the insides probably wouldn't be. Traveler's notebook. But from a planning perspective, I'd want to start here and then list here. May is, I think, probably the 8th, maybe the 15th is the last day of the semester. Right now, that's not important, but why that becomes important, even though it's not related to my social media and business, is I can get really overwhelmed with work really quickly. And so I definitely need to, just based on everything that happened this past year, I will need to make more of an issue of giving myself time to just relax. This past year, 2019, was the first year that I did have both a YouTube channel and an Etsy shop and a full-time job. I didn't start my YouTube journey until late 2018, so I really didn't have anything to go by. This year has really been an eye-opener for me, so yeah, that's why I think, because I've never actually done future planning like this before, but this is really just going to help me focus on some things specifically for my Etsy shop. If you notice, nothing here is listed for YouTube, because that I sort of do like a month out, if that makes any sense. So I'd like to have any Easter listings up probably by the 23rd. And then for April, I don't know that I'm going to have any. Well, for April, I can start working on some summer-based listings or things that are tropical in nature. So summer, Hawaii, or vacation items. And because again, people going into summer, and that gives me enough lead time to get it in my shop so that people can purchase it for me and then they can use it for them. In May, I don't know that I'm going to list anything or have anything ready. Again, it really just depends on how crazy it gets for work. But I do want to, in March, because there are some holidays in March as well, I will need to do my future log for the next 8 months. Because if I've learned anything from this year, I do need to give myself tons and tons and tons of lead time if I want to continue my Etsy shop, and if I want to have lots of availability in my Etsy shop. And even that, I will definitely need to look at how my inventory is, because everything I have, I store in my room. That includes both the inventory to make things and the things that are already made. And there just gets to a point where I have no more room to store things waiting for people to buy things. But then I have no time to do custom things, and that's why I don't do custom orders. So yeah, I mean, I think Etsy has been very worthwhile for me for this year, and so I'm pretty sure I'm going to continue, but there may come a time where I just need to pick a lane. Either I need to just do YouTube and my blog, or just do Etsy and my blog, or just do, well, no, because YouTube takes tons of time, Etsy takes tons of time, so I don't know if, you know, depending on how things are at work and how things are with YouTube and how things are with Etsy, if I'm going to need to choose between one of those two things, because I'd love to be able to keep them both. YouTube helps me connect with a community that I love, but Etsy helps me produce things that I enjoy making and that I'm hoping people are enjoying buying. So they hit different buttons, but I might just need to just do the one thing. I don't know. I hope this has been useful for you guys. I know that some other planner systems, I think Erin Condren mostly has something like this where you can do some future planning. I think some people use this to map out appointments or birthdays or things. I don't necessarily need that in my regular planner section, although again, that crossover is my full-time job spills into the time I have for all of my side projects, so I don't necessarily need one of these in that section. I don't know if any of this is making sense, but I wanted to do some planning with you guys, or at least thinking about, you know, things that I wanted to work on in the future, just in case this is something you're interested in creating yourself. Again, these are just stamps that I did, although you could do this by hand. I did some hand lettering and then just some light stickers at the top there. All right, guys, well, that's it for me for now. Thank you so much for following me on this journey. Do you have a future log, and what do you use yours for? Or would you be interested in doing your own future log, and what would you use yours for? That's it for me for now, and aloha.